Hold it right. Hi, everyone. Sailor Moon here, and Sailor Venus, Sailor Hellas World Mina here, and today we're going to talk about how we became friends. Now, keep in mind, our friendship started, over years, and in the beginning, none of us even knew. We knew about Sailor V, but we didn't know if she was a sailor fighter like we were, or a sailor keeper like we were. We didn't know where she lived or what kind of foes she was fighting. So when we all got put, in this bind by Malachite and Zoisite, and we thought we were going to be squeezed to death because he was making this, this round bull light. He was putting us in a round, whatever thing. And then she showed up. Now, keep in mind, at first, my meeting Sailor Venus, Sailor V, Sailor Hellas World Mina, came after that. But I believe where our friendship first started was when after Darien got taken by the Dark Kingdom, and I was sad, and she came over to see how I was doing, and then sent me to FRINEDSHIP, or if that even was the name of the haircutting stead, at least in Deke's world, and Viz's world, it may have been called something else, but hey, we're not talking about that world. Yeah, and I just want to say, Serena, Sailor Moon, that I am sorry. I didn't know that was a lark, a stunt, set up by the Dark Kingdom to get you, by looking at everyone's hair, to know who Sailor Moon was. And some of your hair must have got on me by mistake when I was combing your hair. And that's how that whole thing happened. Well, there were other times that our friendship showed. Well, if we talk about the time where everybody was ill and I was playing caregiver and came over to your house and sadly wrecked it up, the living room up, the kitchen up, wrecked the whole house up, due to not, thinking to run a dirt sucker and it didn't go well. Think we're going to clean the dishes and that went badly, And then I kind of broke your window by mistake when I was going to how to take your heat and then how to read the thing. Yeah. We became friends over time. Hey, let's not forget about that time when we both followed Amara around. Because at first we thought that she was a he. I don't know how he made that mistake. Yeah. I mean, I did know that. I mean, there were a lot of times where how we became good friends over those years. But no one really seems to know. I mean, I'm guessing our friendship started, around that time, and it became big. We became good friends ever since then. And hey, let's not forget about that time that I ended up working for the Free Lights, or the Tri-Lights, or whatever you want to call them. And you were with me too. Hey, did that happen? Yeah, you're right, Mina. You're right, Sailor Venus. You're right, Sailor V. You're right, Sailor Hellas World. There were all those times we were together. And all those times that we were friends. I mean, I think our friendship started at that time, when you came over to see how I was doing after Darien got taken. Or that time when you came over to take care of me when I was ill. Well, I know you're kind of a klutz, But hey, you weren't as bad as I was. It was a thought, right? Your heart was in the right stead, right? Or that time me and you were following Amara around because somehow in our mind we thought he was a she when he was a she, you know? And yeah, you do bring up that time where you were working for the Twilights and I was with you, you know? Huh. Could your mind see that one? Yeah, I could mind see that one. Hey, remember that time we were both running late for learn because we both overslept? You know, me because I always do oversleep, and you because your timer didn't go off. You know? Yeah, that was true. When we were both late on the same day, you got to learn at the right time. I did not because I had to help a girl named Carrie get on her learn Wayne. Then I was late, but I was late getting in there, believe it or not. And then, well, I had to help Carrie show that Sailor Venus and was true. Sailor V, Sailor Hellifer was true. Remember how we were on the Learn Wayne getting home, and you showed up and took a likeness of some teacher or something, and then we had to go keep the children well from that fiend, that sheetling that Ellen and Ann sent after them. Man, that day also showed our friendship that day too, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah. But how we became friends, that I don't know. I just know we became. I only know that we became friends over time. You know, I know that we became friends over time. And however our friendship grew, you know, I'm happy that we're friends. You know, yeah, well, at the end of the yeah, I'm happy we're friends. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, the feeling's the same, Mina. Sailor Venus, Sailor V, Sailor Hellas World. The feeling's the same. I'm happy that we're friends too. You know, it's funny that we did bring up all those times that we were together. You know, we talked about those times we were together in the first and two of following and three with following. I don't know if there was any saga where we were together, only the two of us, and the four with following, and the fifth, you were right about that. So, folks, hope you like this film. Give it a like, share, and playlist it. And we'll see you later.